RailWorks, later simply Train Simulator, is a train simulation game developed by Dovetail Games, formerly known as RailSimulator.com. It is the official successor to Rail Simulator, and was released online on June 12, 2009 and in stores on July 3, 2009. Compared to Rail Simulator, RailWorks contained new rolling stock, tools that previously had to be downloaded separately, graphical advancements such as modification of the existing content, bug fixes, backwards compatibility and the ability to trade elements from the virtual world with other users online. The first release of RailWorks contained all of the 5 real-world routes of the original European and North American releases of Rail Simulator, and added 3 new fictional routes, a large UK goods yard, a route set in the Alpine region and a route based around Denver, Colorado. It is a Steamworks title, which means it uses and requires Steam to activate and to deliver core game updates. Steam is also used to deliver additional routes and locomotives in the form of DLC. The core game has received several free updates since release, including major new versions RailWorks 2, Train Simulator in 2010, RailWorks 3, Train Simulator 2012 and 2011, Train Simulator 2013 and 2012. Train Simulator 2014 and 2013 and Train Simulator 2015 and 2014. Releases. The first major update to RailWorks was RailWorks 2, Train Simulator, released on Steam on October 18, 2010 under the name RailWorks 2. Retail versions were released later that year. The new version contained a range of new features and enhancements, including enhanced menus, the new RS cab control driver interface and new RS career system scenarios. Players could now earn Steam achievements for completing scenarios, as well as compete and compare scores online via Steam leaderboards. It also featured level crossing animations, among other improvements. RailWorks 2 featured the same routes and content as the original game, and only one new route, Test Track, based on the Test and Validation Center, Wegberg-Wildenrath, a German testing facility owned by Siemens Mobility that is used for technical acceptance tests and approvals of locomotives and rolling stock. Contents in retail versions could vary in different countries to include local routes and locomotives. Owners of the original RailWorks received a free upgrade to the RailWorks 2 core technology via the Steam platform. RailWorks 3, Train Simulator 2012 was released on Steam on September 23, 2011 under the name Train Simulator 2012. Retail versions were released later that year. It contained a number of improvements and new features, including a new user interface, action-oriented loading screens, the new TSX game engine with multi-core and FXAA support and many graphical improvements, super elevation to allow simulation of curved tracks, improved track unevenness and cab camera movement increasing with speed, improved editing tools and others. The base package contained 9 routes, and those who purchased from Steam or purchased the Retail Deluxe Edition, also received the Horseshoe Curve route. Contents in retail versions could vary in different countries to include local routes and locomotives. Owners of RailWorks 2 received a free upgrade to the TS 2012 core technology via the Steam platform. Train Simulator 2013 was released on Steam in 2 editions. Standard Edition, available for a limited time, was released on September 20, 2012. Deluxe Edition was released on October 10, 2012. Retail versions were available from October that year. New features and improvements included XBOX 360 controller support, relay play mode allowing for users to combine efforts to complete scenarios, new menus and control options, updated HUDs, improved 2D task map and a new community download center by Steam called Steam Workshop where players can share and download free user-created scenarios. It also featured enhanced graphics and performance improvements. A route included with the previous versions, Hagina Eurosaigen, was heavily updated and renamed to Rura Eurosaieg Line. Routes included with the Standard Edition were Sherman Hill, Londonley Euro Brighton, Northeast Corridor and Isle of Wight. Deluxe Edition included Sherman Hill, Londonley Euro Brighton and Munich Euro Augsburg. Contents in retail versions could vary in different countries to include local routes and locomotives. Owners of Train Simulator 2012 received a free upgrade to the TS 2013 core technology via the Steam platform. Train Simulator 2014 was released on Steam in 2 editions. Steam Edition was released on September 26, 2013, and Standard Edition on October 7, 2013. Retail versions were available from October 4 that year. It featured a new menu system, better graphics including increased draw distance and headlight flares, a new camera system with user-adjustable FOV, improved passenger appearance and behavior, improved editing tools, expanded quick drive mode and an enhanced career mode, letting players earn points towards medals, rewards and achievements. The new engine driver community website was made accessible in-game. The Steam Workshop feature had been expanded to support user-created routes, in addition to scenarios, and the new marketplace was designed to make it simpler to share and obtain new third-party payware content. Routes included with the Standard Edition were Hamburg-Hanover, London-Faversham High Speed and Danube Pass, Southern Pacific, and those who purchased the Steam Edition also received an additional 7-mile Sheerness branch line in Kent and 2 extra locomotives. Contents in retail versions could vary in different countries to include local routes and locomotives. Owners of Train Simulator 2013 received a free upgrade to the TS 2014 core technology via the Steam platform. The latest version of the game, Train Simulator 2015, was released on Steam on September 18, 2014 as Standard Edition and Steam Edition. Retail versions were available from September 19. It introduces several improvements and a learning mode called TS Academy, a training area designed to introduce new players to the series quickly and easily. Routes included with the Standard Edition are East Coast Main Line, London-Peterborough, Northeast Corridor, New York-New Haven and Munich-Garmisch-Partenkirchen, and those who purchase the Steam Edition will also receive the Pacific Surfliner, San Diego route and 2 extra locomotives. Contents in retail versions can vary in different countries to include local routes and locomotives. Owners of Train Simulator 2014 received a free upgrade to the TS 2015 core technology via the Steam platform. Features: the game features steam, diesel and electric traction trains. Keyboard, mouse or gamepad control of throttles, brakes and switches with simple and expert driving models for varying player skills. A variety of scenarios are available for standard and career modes, as well as an exploratory-style free roam mode. Quick drive mode allows to pick a train, choose your route and set departure and destination stations, and decide on the time of day, the season and the weather. Cargoes and passengers are animated, and weather changes dynamically with time. Steam Workshop allows players to upload and download additional user-created routes and scenarios. Routes: the original RailWorks base package contained 8 routes, now most of which are available as Legacy DLC. The 3 fictional routes that were originally introduced in RailWorks and subsequently withdrawn in Train Simulator 2013 are not available as DLCs, but are available as free downloads on Steam Workshop as official uploads by Dovetail Games, branded as Classic Routes. In 2010, users could add the free Port Road Route DLC to their Steam accounts, but it is no longer available. Set in the final years of Steam operations, Port Road represents the branch line from Dumfries to Castle Douglas and Kirkcudbright, part of the now-defunct Dumfries to Stranraer line in Scotland. The current version of the game, Train Simulator 2015, contains only 3 or 4 routes, depending on edition. East Coast Main Line, London-Peterborough, Northeast Corridor, New York-New Haven and Munich-Garmisch-Partenkirchen included with the Standard Edition, plus the Pacific Surfliner, San Diego included with the Steam Edition. People who purchased Train Simulator before September 18, 2014 retain their original content, and have the option to purchase the new routes via Steam. Routes that were included with Rail Simulator, RailWorks, RailWorks 2, Train Simulator 2012. Train Simulator 2013, Train Simulator 2014 and Train Simulator 2015 base packages, Locomotives and rolling stock. The original RailWorks base package contained 16 drivable locomotives and multiple units, some in multiple liveries. The game also came with passenger coaches and freight vehicles. The latest version of the game, Train Simulator 2015, does not come with all of these locomotives and carriages as standard, instead allows new users to buy them in legacy DLC packages. Existing users retain their original rolling stock. New users receive instead different locomotives, multiple units and relevant coaches and freight cars. Locomotives, rolling stock and liveries that were included with Rail Simulator, RailWorks, RailWorks 2, Train Simulator 2012, Train Simulator 2013, Train Simulator 2014 and Train Simulator 2015 base packages, editing tools. A complete suite of tools is also available to customize content, allowing terrain modeling either by hand using provided tools or via the import of DEM data from NASA. Track construction based on a system of straights and arcs, allowing infinitely possible junction configurations, and scenery placement. A scenario editor allows the creation of tasks such as picking up passengers, hauling cargo and shunting wagons around yards. These tools also allow players to build unlimited sizes of layouts, create their own scenery and rolling stock and modify the provided content by adding features or reskins. Downloadable content. Various add-ons are available for Train Simulator 2015, containing routes, locomotives and/or multiple units for quick drive use, as well as scenarios for standard, career and free roam modes. Examples include the fictional Rascal and Cottonwood route from All Aboard and packs of the LMS Jubilees and the GWR 4900 class locomotives. Routes are developed by RailSimulator.com/Dovetail Games, unless otherwise noted. Locomotives and multiple units. Locomotives and multiple units are developed by RailSimulator.com/Dovetail Games, unless otherwise noted. Note: AB The total number of standard and career scenarios per add-on is given and does not include free roam scenarios. CD The Hagina Eurosigen route and the fictional route Seaburg Barn, Hedborough North and Castle Rock Railroad were initially included with the RailWorks base package and subsequently withdrawn in TS 2013 and are not available as DLCs. The fictional routes are available as free downloads on Steam Workshop as official uploads by Dovetail Games, branded as classic routes. The Hagina Eurosigen scenarios run within the latest Rura Eurosiegeline add-on. Scenarios designed for the workshop versions will not work on the old ones, as they are technically different routes. Scenarios designed for the original versions are available to players who had the earlier versions, as the routes remain installed and functional following any updates to TS 2013 or newer. However, it has been reported by a number of players that acquiring a copy of RailWorks 3, Train Simulator 2012 with a Steam activation code and applying it via the Activate a Product method will result in several discontinued routes and necessary assets being installed and made available on TS 2014. Critical reception. IGN gave RailWorks a 7/10 or good, stating that the game doesn't bring a lot of new stuff to the genre, and graphically lacks the high-end flair of today's top-level titles. On March 17, 2011, it was announced that RailWorks 2 had won the award for Simulation of the Year 2010 by readers of Game Industry News. Train Simulator 2014 received mixed or average reviews and holds a Metacritic score of 67, based on 6 critics. References. External links, official website, official community website, Simulation, Bertrandsim, RailPage online support forums for Train Simulator.